Hey guys, John here at eTrailer.com, and today on our 2019 Toyota Tacoma, we're going to be test fitting the Glacier Chains snow tire cables. Well, let's go ahead and point out a few things here on our cables. To begin with, you want to make sure that you check the sidewall of your tire and choose snow cables or chains that are appropriate for your size tire. They do vary with fit, so it is important to make sure that you use our fit guide to find the correct ones for your application. If you've taken notice, these are cables. So it's got a cable here, but a cable that goes across the tire in a ladder pattern here. And then it has rollers on top of it to give you a little bit of traction. These are designed more for emergency use. They're not your heavy-duty kind of cables, but these will give you a little bit more traction than just your tire tread. It has a very basic install, just on the back and the front, hooking it through the loops. So you will need to get down and kind of behind your tire. So I do recommend practicing installing this like in your garage or maybe in warmer weather before you get stuck on the side of the road and have to figure out how to install this when the elements aren't that great. To begin our install, we're going to take the tire chain and we're going to lay it out like this. Make sure you look for any places where it might be kinked or tangled, untangle it, make sure we're ready to go. You also want to make sure you lay it out so that the looped end here where it's not connected is facing down. That way when we drape it back over the tire, this part will be facing away from the tire so we don't damage the tread. You also want to put this lever here closer to the tire so that when we do flip the chain over the tire, this is facing out for when we adjust the chain. Now with everything in place, take the tire chain and drape it over our tire, making sure everything is centered here. You don't want to get the cable really close to your rim. And we'll go ahead and jump behind the tire to make our first connection point. Here at the back side of our tire, we're going to take the chain here, or the cable here with the adjustment points, and fit it through the looped end. For now, put it about halfway, and then if we need to make any additional adjustments, we can do so after we adjust at the front side. Here at the front end, it's going to be similar to the back end. We're just going to have an additional lever here that helps take out the tension. So to start off, we're going to go about halfway. And you're going to pull the tensioner down here and loop it over your cable. And these orange adjusters here are actually used to secure any excess cable that you have, to help keep it from flying up and making contact with your tire. I also recommend grabbing an adjuster here we have at eTrailer.com to add some more tension on the outside cable. It really helps to keep this part of the cable chains from coming in contact with your wheel. Be sure when you are installing this that the open side of the hook is facing outwards so that it doesn't come in contact and scratch your wheel. Now we can just repeat this process for the other side of the vehicle, and then once we have everything installed, we'll want to drive a little bit and then recheck all the tensions and connection points to make sure they're all secured. And that's going to do it for the look at the Glacier Chain snow tire cables on our 2019 Toyota Tacoma.